They have been very careful not to say in public that we could not take back Mrs. May's letter. During the Miller case and at the dispatch box in both houses, government spokesmen have consistently said only that, as a matter of firm policy, we won't take the letter back. As a matter of firm policy. That phrase in itself confirms that we could take it back if we so wanted, and we could. The fact is that it's a political decision that has been made in this country to maintain that there can be no going back. Actually, as far as Brussels is concerned, as far as the treaty is concerned, this country still has a free choice about whether to proceed. As new facts emerge, people are entitled to take a different view, and there's nothing in Article 50 to stop them. I think the British people have the right to know this. They shouldn't be misled. I don't know why Mrs. May was in such a rush to send her letter in March before her cabinet had an agreed plan. It was odd to start the clock ticking and not start negotiating, instead calling an election. And I don't know why both government and opposition now seem to discount the possibility of seeking an extension. The provision for doing so is in the treaty. Predicting how the 27 would react to such a request is actually harder than predicting how they would react to our withdrawing the letter. And if anybody refused an extension, there would be no extension. I believe much would depend on our perceived motive. If we were seen as simply wanting to take a deadlocked financial negotiation into extra time, I don't think we could be sure of the necessary unanimous consent. But if, for example, we were to need time for Parliament to consider a final deal, or to have an election, and or to pass the legislation necessary for another referendum, giving the people a final say on this process, to check that the country still wanted to leave, having seen all the facts that had emerged during the negotiation process. If that was the scenario, I do not see any of 27 democracies denying us the chance to consult the people. My conclusions are simple, and again, therefore, the national debate about Brexit should take account of the facts that our Article 50 letter could be withdrawn without cost or difficulty, legal or political. Secondly, a standstill agreement is no panacea. Thirdly, once out, there is no easy way back in, and there would be a price to pay. Fourth, while still in, the option of stopping the clock in order to consult the people again is always available. All four facts will still be relevant when Parliament next autumn gets the chance, as it must, to assess the outcome of these negotiations. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much indeed for that, John.